when you go to the gym, there's a difference between doing what you want to do or like to do between what you actually need to do. There's a really big difference, and for a lot of people, they end up just doing what they want to do, and they don't really see the progress they want because of that. And it's a really hard thing to give up on and let go of that thought that, all right, I really love doing this exercise or doing this thing or doing that or doing whatever. Um, but a lot of time where you need to do a lot of things different when compared to what the way you actually do it. And one of the ways that people ruin their own training by not doing what they actually need to do rather than what they want to do is by, for example, training too hard, going too close to failure a lot of times, or doing more work than they need, or doing too little even. Um, Certainly, when you get really trained, there's always this thing where a lot of people do too much, but also in the beginning, a lot of people do too little because they want to get away with as little as possible. Like, I think it's on TikTok right now. We have this trend where people are trying to do just two max out sets of an exercise, and that is all. And I think it's fine, like, to learn to max out, but eventually, and even especially as a beginner, to master exercises and get really good at training, you want to actually get in a decent amount of volume. And by only doing two sets to failure, yes, you're learning to strain, you're learning to train hard, but there's also a limit in how much you can actually improve. And eventually, you're gonna have to try and do different stuff. And I think the reason people like the start of training, they can just gonna do few sets, and maybe they even don't even take sets to failure. I don't know. I haven't talked with these people, um, but maybe they don't take the sets to failure, and that just leaves like even more things on the table. And but the main reason is like, from the way I see it, that they don't really want to be in the gym, maybe, um, and that is a problem. The gym should be a place where you love to go, where you're excited to go every day because this is something that you're going to be doing for years. The gym is about showing up day after day after day, even when you don't feel like it, when you like it, when you're motivated, when you're not motivated, when you're going to be able to max out, when you're going to max out in the training, that's excited. Those days are easy to go to the gym on. When you have deloads and you're not doing anything exciting, and you just have to go through the motions, those days are not so easy to get going on. You have to really love it when you're going on these days. You have to love everything about it, training to failure, just going through the motion, really just loving the process, because going to the gym is something that if you're serious about it, if you want to make some significant progress, you're gonna be doing for years. All the last 5 years or so, my squat have only improved by 60 kg, you could say, because I did 5 with 141 like 4 or 5 years ago, and just this month I did 5 with 200. So it's like 59 kilo of progress. And in the like, if you think about it like that, it's not much, but there's so much more you get out of it. And you build discipline, you build things you can use other places in life. And I think for anyone, you need to find whatever it is that gives you this excitement where you want to go, despite the journey being really slow. And I think every human has the need to have something like that. Whether it's physical training or something else, doesn't matter. Maybe you just want to be good at singing, play guitar, or whatever. But find that thing you really love and just try to get good at that. I do believe though that everyone who are a human being should strive to get in physical activity and be in reasonable shape, because it will improve life quality. But I'm not saying you need to be an absolute maniac and be a huge beast who tries to squat 250, 300 kg, but be functional, have a good heart, and have some muscle mass on you, and try to be just a little bit fit and not be overweight. I think that's the main point that I wanted to make in this video. That just stay in it for the long course, find something you're excited about, and then it will be a lot easier to deal with the fact that this is gonna be something that takes years, and progress might go up and down. You might have months or months of setback with an injury, but in the long run, if you stick to it, it's gonna be a really good upward trajectory, and that is what you need to keep going for.